Good morning, folks. It is time for another Q&A. Yes, Q&A number 8. I am already working on Q&A number 14, believe it or not. I just finished up the last question for Q&A 13 this morning, and this is growing and growing and growing. So when I come back, we're going to cover Q&A, 10 more questions in Q&A 8.
Hey! Roger! Oh, Rocket Chick Roger! Hello there.
Okay, as I stated, it's time for QA-8, okay? Got some good questions here. I had my friend type this up for me, or print it up for me, so I have it all typed up here because I'm gonna have to read a lot to you because I wrote the answers as I was getting them. Some of them I can just answer right off the top of my head, but some of them I have some specific things that I want to say that hopefully that will help you. So, and starting today, I'm going to start quoting the people that leave these questions. I'm not trying to reveal or point anybody out, but I just think that it's nice to be able to say, Don said this, because I want you to know that I'm covering your questions. Okay, so here we go. Starting with question number 1 from Rinka Mori. Said, hey Don, my husband and I are middle-aged. We have been interested in moving to Ecuador. We both will still need to work. I currently have a work from home job. My biggest fear about moving to Ecuador is for whatever reason I lose my job, and my husband has not found a work from home job before I lost mine. What would we do? I know very little Spanish at the moment, so finding a local job might be something I would have to depend on while waiting for another work at home job. So I guess my main question is, what is a good $sign safety net? That's a great question. That's a great question, Rinka. You didn't mention what you do, okay, or what field you work in, but I do know work from home jobs are very abundant in the United States right now. There are companies that are begging people to come to work for them because the workforce right now is lazy, don't want to work. There are lots of work from home jobs. I'm going to put a link in the description about a video that I saw from a guy on YouTube that talked about a number of jobs that you can do from home. Rinka, I wouldn't count on getting a job here. In the first place, the minimum wage here is $425 a month. So you're not going to make much money, even though, you know, it'll go a long ways here. I mean, $400, $425 a month is like, let's see, say 75, 300, 12, like 1,200, no, 3 times 4 is, I can't even do my math today. 425 times 3, God almighty, 6, 7, 3, 4, 12, $1,275 a month. Did that math right there. So that's not a whole lot of money, but there are people that live here on that. There are people that live here on a lot less than that. So, you know, I would definitely have a little nest egg before you come here. Definitely have a nest egg. You know, all the financial advisors throughout years have always said everybody should have at least a 6-month nest egg, and that's hard. I've never had a 6-month nest egg. I've been close, but that's hard to do. But find a job. Make sure you've got a good, secure job before you come here, just to be on the safe side. That's a great question. I really appreciate it too. I wrote down here, it's probably going to sound, you didn't mention what field you work in, so it's kind of hard to answer, but a good nest egg for living here is a minimum amount needed to survive, at least as long as your current visa is worth. That you keep that in mind too. You have a visa that, you know, that's, if you come here to work, you can get a working visa, and the rules for that and the longevity and all that kind of stuff is a lot different than some of the other visas. So you'll definitely want to talk with some of the people that I referred everybody to in my visa video, and get the correct information about that. So, thank you for that question, Rinka. I hope I answered your question. It's, you know, have a nest egg, make sure you got a good secure job before you come here. Don't worry about finding remote jobs, because I know for a fact they're abundantly available in the United States. So, and internet is good here, communication is good here, the weather's good here. I do have to say one more thing about that topic. If you are going to be working from home, and if you come to Manta, be sure to ask your realtor to find you a place that's relatively quiet, okay? Because if you don't get your sleep, you're not going to be good at work. So noise is always going to be kind of an issue. And when us retired people, if we get awakened up, if I get awakened, I don't know what that noise was. I thought that was a firecracker, but that was weird. But anyway, for me, if I get awakened in the middle of the night, I just go back to sleep. Okay, I don't have to worry about getting up for a job. Question number 2. I don't have a name for this one. Thanks, Don, for the good work you're doing. Well, you're quite welcome. I was in Manta recently on an exploratory visit and felt a little disappointed with my Manta experience. I took an Airbnb apartment with access to the beach, Porto Mar, because I wanted to experience what living on the beach was like. I found the beach quite short in length and narrow too. It was not so clean either. I wonder also if it was not so clean, and the large pebbles that get washed ashore do not make it for an easy walk either. I wonder also if the ocean taking more control of the beach, making it narrow all the time. The Malecon is nothing much compared to other places, and I also thought that real estate purchase rental is overhyped and thus overpriced. The city would not rate high on the walkability aspect either. I could not find an area that was pleasant to walk to. Now, I may not be entirely accurate in my analysis. I was only there for 9 days, so I look forward to your comments. 9 days is not enough. You definitely need more time. The beach is narrow when the tide is high. The sidewalks suck. Here I did a video about it in my earlier videos. The sidewalks in a lot of areas here are dangerous. You're better off to walk in the street with the cars than you are to walk on some of these sidewalks, especially if you're elderly. I think, and you took an Airbnb with access to the beach, Porto Mar. Yeah, I didn't hear you say anything bad about the Airbnb. I've heard some stories about Airbnbs around here that don't really quite live up to their hype, but that's not necessarily true with all Airbnbs. But yeah, I mean, the Malecon is not much compared to other places, and I don't know what you expect from a Malecon. A Malecon is a road with lots of cars on it, Real estate overhyped and thus overpriced. I would tend to agree with you on that somewhat. See my video about, in response to the guy that did the 8 reasons why you shouldn't pick Manta. I could not find an area that was pleasant to walk to. I don't know what you mean by that. There's lots of places around here that are pleasant to walk to. I especially on the beach. The main part of the beach, Playa de Murcielago, I have to work on pronouncing it right, because the accent is on the aya. Murcielago. Somebody I'm sure will correct me on that. It's a nice beach. It's big. Lots of sand. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway. So number 3, maybe you can do one on how the dating scene is there for older expats, if there is one. Haha. Yeah, the dating scene here is very active. I mean, there's lots of opportunities for dating here. It's not any different than the United States. There's lots of single men and women here. Gay, straight, bisexual, the whole scene. You get it all. The whole package is here. I have a friend that came here and visited with another friend, and this first thing he did when he got here was he went online to an app, and he found himself a companion and hung out with him for 2 weeks that he was here, and it was perfect. The dating scene here is just like it is anywhere else. You're not going to have any trouble, whether you're older, younger. There's somebody for everybody here. Okay. Number 4, do people fish off the beach there? No, I don't see people fishing off the beach here at all. Maybe in some of the smaller coastal towns, I'm sure they are. But here in Manta, no, you don't see it. Number 5, what do gringos wear there? Pants or shorts? Well, they wear both. You see pants and shorts on everybody. I wear pants once in a while when it's a little bit cooler at night, but most of the time I wear shorts. I have a picture I'm going to post. Here it is right here. And I'll see if I can zoom in enough on it to where you can see what the people are wearing on the beach. And even on the beach, I see people on the beach wearing pants. So, especially in the mornings when they're out walking. So, both pants and shorts, okay? Number 6, looking for an income source there. Could I make decent money being a mule? I don't think so. I mean, how can you make money being a mule? Airfare is expensive, it's always changing. You know, I don't know enough about the mule service. I don't see how anybody can make any money as a mule. You know, maybe I don't understand how the muling service works, but I don't think anybody's getting rich doing it. I've known several people that are used to do it and they don't do it anymore. They're not doing it now. I think there's better opportunities, online opportunities, if you want to, you know, make some money. Do a YouTube channel. You can make money doing YouTube channels. I do, and I'm not even that good. Number 7, is the makeup of the Ecuadorian population varied? Blonde hair, brown hair, light skin, darker, blue eyes there, everything, all of the above. Beautiful people here. It's the most beautiful people I think I've ever seen in Latin America, right here in Ecuador. The guys are good looking, the women and the girls are gorgeous. Even the senoritas, the older married women, they're all beautiful. They all have beautiful skin, beautiful eyes, and they're great shape, awesome bodies. You don't see very many fat people here, and I'm telling you, man, just knockouts. So yeah, you get all of the above. Absolutely, you sure do. Number 8, you mentioned that the max time you can spend out of the country is 90 days. Has that changed? What is someone, well, I think you said, what if someone wants to split their time between the U.S. and Ecuador? That changed, all that changed. The 90-day restriction is gone. That changed February the 5th of this year, I believe. I think it was February the 5th, maybe it was March the 5th. But anyway, in the first part of the year, first quarter of the year, all that changed. The 90-day rule is gone. You can come and go as you please. Now, if you do, there's a little bit different. If you come here on a tourist visa and then you leave, and then I think you have to be gone for 2 years before you can come back. So don't plan to come here and then go back and forth on a tourist visa. Plan to get your temporary residence visa and be done with it, okay? And you won't have that problem. You come and go as you please, as long as you want to, and all that good stuff, okay? And then number 9, in regards to the dental work, what is the warranty on my implants? Are 6 months cleanings included for how many years? Well, according to Jennifer, the office manager and Dr. Carino's wife, there are 2 phases, surgical and prosthetic. Surgical, if the patient follows all the rules and post-operative instructions and for some reason the body rejects the implants, Top Dental will replace the implants free of charge. Get to the next page here. Hardware, all the lab work, okay? The crown and the bridge comes with a 6-month warranty that is provided by the lab. Regular cleaning is my responsibility. It costs $50 for them to come in, remove my 4-on-1 permanently implanted prosthetic, do the deep cleaning, replacement, put it back in for $50. That's these. These are my beautiful teeth. So, I'm glad that somebody asked that question, and I didn't have the name of the person. Speaking of which, I only have one person whose name I used in this one, but believe me, in the newer QAs coming up, I'll mention more names. I never thought about warranty on stuff, but I have a little bit of a problem. I grind a lot, so I had to have a night guard made to stop me from grinding my teeth. I don't like it. I haven't worn it yet. So, and I don't know what it's going to cost me either, because they haven't billed me for it yet, but I hope they forget. What is covered? That's number 10. 10th question, then we're done, okay? Until QA-9. What is covered by my health insurance? Well, my health insurance is IESS, and it covers everything. Emergencies. If I have a heart attack tomorrow, I'm in the hospital, I'm taken care of. No copay, no out-of-pocket expenses. Medicine, everything is covered by IESS. Now, the caveat is that if I need to go and, like, say I want to have a corn removed on my foot, well, I will probably have to wait, okay? But as far as emergencies are concerned, I have nothing to worry about. My insurance, the IESS insurance is plenty. It covers me. It covers everything. I'll put in the description a little short paragraph that I had in my documentation that shows exactly what's covered. Okay, so that's it, folks, for QA number 8. Looks like the sun's coming out. It's a beautiful day here in Manta, as you can see, and I thank you for these questions. You guys are doing an awesome job. If you like this channel, please subscribe. The subscribe button is right there. I think it's right there. I have to think about it. Right? Yeah, I think it's, I'm looking at the video. Yeah, it's right there. And don't forget to ring the bell. The bell is right there too. And that way you'll be notified when I post a new video. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them in the comments below. Feel free to send me an email if you want to, and I'll be happy to answer you. I answer everybody's emails, okay? Everybody. I spend 3-4 hours a day answering comments and emails. And you are very important to me, and I want to answer your questions, okay? People didn't answer a lot of my questions, so I don't want that to happen to you. Have a great day from Ecuador. See you in the next one.